Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the monthly work and career reading for the collective. It is just a general reading and it's not tied to any specific zodiac sign. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that, this is in regards to work and career, but the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. It may be you, it may be someone that you're energetically connected to, or it just may be what is going on around you as it pertains to, work and career. See if there's anything else. Oh, I did pre-shuffle the cards already, but I haven't looked at the bottoms yet, so I figured like I'll look at the bottoms together, but they were all shuffled. And with that being said, we're going to jump right in and see what's going on. I am using the Energy Oracle cards to get the overall energy, the Radiant Wise Tarot for clarification, and then the guidance or advice is coming from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. All right. You guys know I'm a big bottom of the deck person, so I said, let's see how this goes today. So at the bottom of the Energy Oracle deck, we have a storm warning, which is, an energy of the Tower, so there could be, some type of sudden change. 10s represent the endings of a cycle. So, it's just the storm warning. So, it could be some type of sudden change. Ooh, I like this though, because then at the bottom of the tarot deck, we have the Fool, which represents, new beginnings. So for work and career, something could be, suddenly changing for you. It feels positive. Yes. Oh man. And then at the bottom of the Animal Spirit deck, we have the Dragon, which is a spirit card, which I feel like just this dragon energy alone is like, it almost makes me feel like whatever has happened or may be happening for you in regards to work and career, it's almost like, spiritually being guided by this dragon energy. Some of you could be stepping into a new job, yeah, and definitely with attachment up under that, it almost makes me feel like some of you are releasing, or through this storm warning or tower moment, you may be releasing an attachment that you had to a job that was just for the money. And stepping into something that is, it almost makes me feel like that's more freer for you, because that with that attachment card, I'm getting like restriction. But whether you're stepping into a new job or stepping out of an old job, like I said with the Dragon card here, and then we have the Cheetah up under that, which is like, to me it is, like Fool energy. Spirit is, for some of you, they're pushing you to make this move, make this change. But let's see what comes out. So as it pertains to work and career, what's the overall energy for the month of December for the collective as it pertains to work and career? It's too many. As it pertains to work and career, can I have an overall energy for the collective for the month of December? Yeah, I just heard there's a plan. I got the strategy card out first. Yeah, for some of you, there's doors opening up for you with adjacent possibilities. What's going on as it pertains to work and career for the collective? Then we have broken heart. So some of you, you know, like I said, you could be separating from the job. I feel that energy here. Especially with this broken heart. And then we do have the Queen of Swords at the bottom, which could be, you know, like a boss energy, but it could be your own energy. But then we have the thinking man and the thinking woman, which is like the King and Queen of Swords. So what this is making me feel like is whatever you're planning, whatever is being planned, it's almost like it's coming from a place of clarity as well as balance within yourself. Like this is it's like a logical decision, especially with the broken heart. If you're in a job or a career that you're not happy in, you know, and you're stepping into something with caring connections, more heartfelt. Because maybe, you know, this job was something that was more based on, you know, we did see that cornucopia at the bottom of the deck. It was something that may have, you know, been a decision that you've made for monetary purposes, but it wasn't fulfilling to you. With the broken heart and with the, you know, caring connections, or the Two of Cups here. I'm also feeling like, off of this strategy card, some of you may have, you know, self-sabotaged yourself by, you know, going into something. Because I really feel the Seven of Swords strongly tied to that strategy card. Like you could have made a, you know, I almost feel like a decision that you regret. Like chasing something, chasing the money, whatever it may be for you. And it could have cost you, you know, a job that would have been emotionally fulfilling to you. But especially with the Fool here, I feel like some of you may be given a second chance to finally now go after that. Because it's like I said, with that King and Queen of Swords, it's like you're allowing, like you're following your intuition this time. That's what I want to say. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the 3rd eye chakra. Yeah, you're following that intuition now. That, you know, that inner guidance through the 3rd eye chakra. So let's see. What is this strategy? Well, that came right out. What is this strategy? Let me bring this down a little bit for you guys so you can at least try to see the cards. What is this strategy card? My bad, guys. What is this strategy? Why is strategy here? Tell me about strategy. One more, please. broken heart here? Why is broken heart here? Why is broken heart here? And caring connections. Tell me about caring connections. Caring connections. Dang. Caring connections. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Three of Wands. Which is an energy of like, you know, being future focused, waiting on your ships to come in. But what I feel like off of this Three of Wands, it's almost like I'm getting like a really like strong retrospective energy off of this, even though it is a future focused or oriented card. And it almost makes me feel like, especially with the King of Pentacles here, that either you're looking at yourself in this King of Pentacles energy, or you're just looking back on, you know, or trying to, you know, see what stability is towards you, trying to like balance yourself out, or, you know, trying to make a decision in regards to something with the Lovers here. Like I said, for some of you, even though, like, I don't know why this is coming through like this, even though you're looking out, it just makes me feel like you're also looking back at a practical decision that you've made when it comes to work and career. With this energy here. It also makes me feel like, you know, it was, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, like it was strictly, you know, I'm not going to say strictly, but it was something that, you know, how can I say this? Because it could have just been something to, you know, like boost your confidence in a way. That's what I'm getting off of this Nine of Pentacles, like something to do with your confidence. Because it is a very, you know, independent, self-sufficient energy. But some of you are also looking out at the fact that, you know, like this King of Pentacles could be your boss as well. But it's, you know, it's just masculine energy. And some of you are looking at, you know, a decision that was, you know, like a practical decision that you made in regards to some type of connection, or, you know, the Lovers is a decision but it's almost like now you want to, it's like it almost became like too heavy. I really can't explain what I'm feeling right now. But some of you may be, you know, stepping away from a boss or, you know, someone or something in this energy as it pertains to your working career to do something on your own. It's like, because the King of Pentacles can, you know, be someone that is a boss as well. He's very, you know, stable, committed, and practical. But it's almost like it being in this King of Pentacles energy, you know, it was burdensome because it, like he's heavy. I feel just like a heaviness on this King of Pentacles. But what actually came out, let's take a look. Ooh. I just feel like it's very heavy. But coming out under strategy, we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. And this is that heavy energy right here being, you know, confirmed. Some of you are, you know, you're either constructing a plan or there's a plan in place to like almost help you lighten your load. Especially with the Ten of Wands here, that's, you know, dropping of a burden or responsibilities, or, you know, like it feels like an overexertion energy. And it's almost like, because it's bringing me back to this King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy, it's almost like you put in so much time, energy, and effort to like look the part or play the part, it makes me want to say. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you have to be the part, if that makes sense. You don't, it's like, it's not about looking the part, it's about being the part. Because the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, it's a very independent, self-sufficient energy. You know, so that's like, I'm getting it that way too. But back to this energy here, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. The 10 to the 4 is the 6, which is, you know, forward movement. So that's why I feel like you're trying to lighten your load and be balanced. And whatever plan you're making, or whatever plan, you know, like I do feel like this, some of this is being, you know, spiritually guided. This is that adjacent possibilities we see in that Seven of Cups. You're going to have multiple options, you know, that are going to open up to you. Some of you are wondering, you know, by dropping the burden of this foundation or establishment, whatever it is, will you have these options? Like you're feeling, some of you may be feeling like, you know, what other options do I have? Some of you, you know, are trying to like put yourself out there, but it's like these options are what is to come for you. I can clarify that, but we're going to move on to the, you know, the broken heart. Because with broken heart, we have the Death card, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. And some of you are realizing, like, by you staying in this situation, you know, or needing to separate from it, you know, it's time for you with this Death card, which represents, you know, change, transformation, endings and new beginnings. You're ready to, you know, transform, you know, out of this energy. And it's coming by way of, with the King of Cups, emotion, by going after, you know, where your heart is at. Because some of you, you know, you could have been, especially with the Death and the Eight of Swords, you could have been, you know, resistant to change. You didn't want to change. But it's almost like the way you're, like, your feelings are changing. Your feelings are changing. And you see how, like, the King of Cups is looking over at this energy, It's because he's like almost exercising like emotional intelligence, because under Caring Connections we have the King of Swords and the Three of Swords, which is this broken heart. We got the Three of Swords out here twice, and we have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Some of you are like realizing like almost the pain that you were causing yourself, because the King of Swords, you know, he sees things clearly. But, you know, with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands, this is almost making me feel like you know that you need to cut off whatever connection this is for you as it pertains to work, because it's causing you stress. This Queen of Wands could be, you know, your current boss. Or, you know, for some of you, you know, you could be like in a connection right now, you know, where even if it's like a business partner, it's almost like, you know, you have to like separate yourself is the only thing that I can say. You know that it's time to like almost do some, like, you know that this separation is almost imminent is what I feel. And some of you are wondering, you know, or stressing out if whether you know, it's like I said, I felt that confidence energy. Some of you are worrying, you know, if you have the, you know, confidence or the strength or the ambitious to, you know, step away and do something on your own. But let's see. What's this Seven of Cups? Look, the Queen of Swords. This is that thinking man and a thinking woman. We got the King and Queen of Swords out here. And some of you are, you know, with the Seven of Cups, like, it's going to be clear to you. Like, what option you need to choose. Give me one more for the Seven of Cups. Because for some of you, what I'm feeling off of this Seven of Cups is like the energy of like trying to, you know, scramble. I feel very like scramble. Like, you got to get your emotions in check, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. But with the Four of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you need to, you know, like, it almost makes me feel like you're being hard on yourself. So it has you kind of guarded. Like I said, for some of you, you don't think like there's any other opportunities that will present themselves, but they will. You just kind of like have to exercise your discernment and not be so guarded with this Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Because the Chariot is here. It almost makes me feel like with the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles, you have to be open to these possibilities. It's like almost like you're restricting yourself because you feel or you think that there is no other options or no other way to do something, but the cards are saying different. It's because you're, you know, you're closed off, and the cards are saying it's all right to, you know, be closed off, because that, like, the Queen of Swords can be very, you know, cold. She can be harsh or cutthroat, but she's still welcoming. You know, you have to be open to what opportunities are coming into you. Some of you are stuck on having, you know, on, you know, your opportunities only being one way, or only coming to you in a certain way. But The cards are saying different. So with this broken heart energy here, yeah, you're transforming, your way out of something. Or there's a change coming to how you're feeling about it with the Death and the King of Cups. And it's almost like I said, you were keeping yourself stuck. So we're going to look at why Death is here. What is this transformation? What is this transformation? Because for some of you, it's like that you need to separate from this job or separate from this business, this company, whatever. You just don't want to express it emotionally. But the King of Swords is here. And you know that you have to physically say it. The King of Swords is going to say what he needs to say. But what is this Death card? Why is Death here? Why is Death here? Because you want something that's more heart fulfilling with the Karen connections up here. That's what's, yeah, you know that. But tell me about Death. Why is Death here? We have the Moon. Give me one more for Death. Yeah. You don't want to say it. We have the Moon and the Ace of Swords. You have a fear of speaking your truth. But that's what's changing. That's what's transforming. Because, the Moon can be fear. It could be hidden, feelings, hidden emotions, secrets. But the Ace of Swords is here, which is cutting out that energy by way of, transformation, which would be, the ending of a cycle, closing out, with the World here. You're closing out this energy. Yeah, because then we have the Queen of Cups. Which, this is crazy because we have the King and Queen of Swords and then the King and Queen of Cups. And what it makes me feel like is, like I said, where you could have made a practical decision or a rational or logical decision in the past, it cost you. But now it's like with the King and Queen of Cups, it's coming from a more emotional place because that's what you're seeking. That's what you're seeking. So it's like a transformation of your masculine and your feminine energy, going from, swords energy to water energy. And then, by way of your feminine water energy, where the feminine air energy was closed off and restricted, feminine energy receives. Now you're being open to receiving the opportunities that are coming your way. And where your masculine energy, your masculine water energy knows the truth. Look, you got two aces with the water energy. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This is crazy as hell. You know how you feel in your masculine water energy. You just have to allow yourself to receive it with your feminine energy. And then over here, You were being restrictive in your masculine feminine, or your feminine air energy, but you knew with your masculine air energy, like, you were closing your own, or you were causing your own upset or heartbreak. You knew it because you weren't following your heart. But let's see what this Nine of Swords and Queen of Wands energy is, because either this is a boss, like you don't want to, a boss, a business partner, whoever, that you don't want to express this to. So let's see who this person is. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, or excuse me, Queen of Wands. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Give me one more. Because it's almost like you really have nothing else to offer to this job or this person or them to you with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It is very you know, it could be slow growth, but it's almost like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles will, you know, give it his all, but there's almost like there's nothing left for you to either offer to this job or them to you. What's the Queen of Wands? Give me one more. Yeah, because it's like, you know, like, you got the slowest and the fastest moving knight. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here. So what that, like, the way that that's making me feel, only thing I can keep saying is that, you know, like, it's over. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. And then we have the Nine of Swords here. The 9 to the 10 is the Ace, which is out here. You know, as well as with the King of Swords, he has the Ace of Swords. You know. What's under this? Yeah, like, it like, this has ran its course. There's, like, no room for advancement, no room for improvement. Like, I hate to say it like this, but this is what it is. But you know this. Like, you've put in everything that you can put in. And now it's time for you to, like, even if you look at both these knights, one is going one way, one is going the other way. You know, it's time for you to go the other way. Give me one more for this Queen of Wands. Or your boss might know, like, you're about to tell them, like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I can't do this anymore. Or the company, whoever. Give me one more for the Queen of Wands. They know that you're ready to go. You may still be acting like you're, you know, gonna stay and you're gonna do the job, but you're dragging your feet with this Knight of Pentacles. They know. Give me one more for the Queen of Wands. It's like they're almost just waiting for you to tell them, or waiting for you to, like, give in your 2 weeks notice, whatever that may be. Yeah, because they know you're about to go after your happiness and offer yourself somewhere else with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. They know this. They know that this is what you're after, which is this energy here. something that is more emotionally fulfilling. And a caring connection could be the connection between you and another job, you creating your own business, whatever. But it's going to be emotionally fulfilling, but you have to go towards it, as this Knight of Cups. What's at the bottom? Yeah. We got the Six of Cups, which is like an energy of, you know, it could be the past. Some of you could be going back to an old job that you've had. Where you're like, or you're going back to do something that, like I said, maybe you started something that was emotionally fulfilling, but you didn't fully see it through. And you went to, you know, you started another job, but it's almost like you're going back to something that, you know, something that is, it almost like resonates with you on a emotional level. It doesn't even mean that you're going towards something else, but you're just going towards, especially with this Knight of Cups, you're going towards something that is emotionally reciprocal to you, because it is a 6. And you've thought about it. You've thought about it. You've been thinking about it, but here we go again, that Ace of Swords. Here's that 3 of Swords. That is clearly you can see, but that Ace of Swords, you're laying on it, but it's out here. You know, it's something that you know, you've been thinking about. This is that strategy card. Or you will be, like, if this hasn't happened for you already, and you know that you need to just go ahead and move forward. This is how it is, the way I see it. You're going to move forward, and you'll be leaving this energy behind. This toxic, you know, the attachment that you've had to this job, to this, you know, business, whatever it is. You're leaving it in the past. You're moving away from it as this 6 of Wands. Ultimately, you're setting yourself free. You're setting yourself free from, because the devil energy is, you know, it's Capricorn energy, it's Pentacle energy, it's establishments, it's, you know, it does represent, you know, the work and career, your finances, whatever the case may be, but you're out of there. You're out of there. So let's grab the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to the collective and work and career for the month of December? What's the guidance or advice, Spirit? What's the guidance or advice? Wow, it's a lot of fire energy out here. This is making me feel like the guidance or advice, like this person, this fire energy over here, this is their energy coming through. And, you know, they might be upset. They might be upset. Especially with this Panther energy. They may be highly upset. That you're leaving. Especially if that's like someone that you share a business with, they're pissed. They are pissed off and feel like you like betrayed them with this Scorpion energy. But it was almost like either betray them or betray yourself. And you're like, nah, I'm focused as the tiger. Like it almost feels like, you know, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. But you know, you definitely, I feel like you've already stung yourself. And not saying this, you know, in a, you know, it's not, what you're doing is not vindictive. They may see it that way, but it's not. If this is somebody that you share business with, or even, you know, if it's a job, but it feels more like this is somebody that you share a business with, or some type of responsibility or obligation, duty, whatever it is, because that falls under, you know, work and career and business also. But you're focused on, you know, moving forward. Your eyes are set on, you know, going towards what you want. This tiger is looking at this energy. And some of you, you know, you're standing your ground with this wolf energy. Give me one more, please. For guidance or advice. Yeah. It's almost like for some of you, especially with this camel energy, this is water energy. This is that water and that air. Like you're making, you know, if it stings, hey, sometimes life stings. It does. But you're, you know, this is that water and that air energy that we've seen outside of whoever this energy is over here. You're, you know, you're holding back. Or excuse me, it's fire and water, excuse me. But yeah, it's like with this camel energy, you're like, yeah, you're, how can I put it? Like, you're, like I said, it just feels like, you know, you're allowing your emotions to drive you. And some of you, you know, you are going to say something. And it's like you don't care if it stings. That's what I wanted to say. Like, you don't care if it stings, because the camel's back is turned to the stingray. And you know, saying what you need to say, or moving, going, however you need to move, it's in like an ascension process for you. And confirming that, we have the Phoenix. You're climbing, you know, your ladder to success. Yeah, it's like you can't, it's, maybe because they feel like you're cutting them out. What's this Panther energy? Because whoever this is mad as hell. Yep, they're mad that you're leaving. This is crazy. Brandon, you know, sometimes, you know, bosses can be like that. Or business partners. They're mad as hell. Just make sure these are all right. The Panther. Yep, look. They are mad as hell that you're taking, like you're going towards a more stable, solid, you know, opportunity away from them. Look at this. They're mad as hell. And like I said, you're this camel energy. So they may even try to offer you more money. You know, they may try to, you know, get something to make you stay. You know, for definitely, they may try to offer you like another position or offer you some type of money or gift to keep you stuck in this commitment with the Hierophant. But the Hermit is here. You know that is just going to lead you back to feeling how you originally felt. Unhappy, having regret, remorse, grief. And it's almost like your intuition is telling you, like, it's just going to bring in more conflict. You can intuitively feel the, you know, the conflict continuing is what it makes me want to say. Yeah, they may try to offer you something. And let's look at you. Tell me about the camel. Tell me about the camel. Yo, you cannot make this shit up. I swear to God. Yo. Now, this is you as the camel. For some of you, you could be like going to start another business with someone else. That's why they're mad. But that's where your focus is. Look. With the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, you see it. You know it. With this Three of Pentacles. And you're turning your back on whatever they're trying to offer you. Whatever they're trying to, like, keep you hooked with. Something in regards, you know, something material. And you're separating yourself from that. As the Nine of Pentacles. This is a decision that you're making for your own safety, stability, security, sufficiency, independence. But here it is, guys. Wow. So that is the message in regards to, you know, work and career for the month of December. This is all you. This is yours for the taking. This opportunity. And it's from what I see in the card, you're going to take it. So that was the reading, guys. I didn't expect for it to be this long, but here it is. Wow, this was deep for work and career. But as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. As always, sending love and light out to you all. Definitely hope it resonated for some of you, but if not, that's okay. This wasn't your reading. And I will see you guys all on the next one. All right, later.